Hello, Morgan Knoll here with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. We're located about 30 minutes north of Denver off I-25. Today I'm bringing you an inventory trailer. This is a 2023 Logan Coach Bullseye 3-horse gooseneck with the closet tack. So neat little setup on this one that I'll show you as we go through, but we'll go ahead and get started right here at the front. So we've got the adjustable coupler, so this does move up and down, and that way we can make sure you're sitting and riding as level as possible on that tow vehicle. We want to make sure we're not overstressing one axle versus the other, so we want to make sure you're riding straight. We've got our safety chains, battery breakaway cable, and then down below I've got it plugged into our battery pack, and that way you can see how the lights operate on this. So if you are wanting to run the lights on this trailer, you will have to be plugged into either a tow vehicle or an external battery source of some sort. If you want to add a battery onto this trailer so that you don't have to be plugged into your tow vehicle in order to run the lights, we can easily get one installed either in a battery box under the nose here, or we could do one in the boot box or in the inside of the tack room there in the front. A few different options and ways to do that. It just depend on what you're looking for, really. And then down below there, we've got our full-size spare wheel and tire. So exterior color on this one we've got is white. We've got a few different colors that come in, so depending on what your preference is, most times we've got a few sitting here that we'd be able to look at and make sure we're getting the color that you want. But right here we've got our setup for the closet tack and then our front dressing room. So the separation between the two, I really like it because if I'm going to a show or I'm going somewhere where I've got dead time or time to kill, I've got a separate area to hang out in versus where my tack is, and that way that sweaty, smelly, musty horse smell you get just off your tack, you can stay separate from it and stay away from it and keep yourself, I mean, we're in barns, but keep yourself from not smelling too bad, I guess. But coming up there into that front dressing room, it's kind of like a lot of open space, so you can make it to however you need it, whatever operation is best for you. So right over there in the corner, we do have some open space. So these walls are actually your tack room walls. So it just cuts into here a little bit, but you're still getting lots of space in here. And then coming around up into the gooseneck area, just empty space up there, able to put some storage stuff up there if you wanted to. You know, you can kind of maneuver this and make it however you want for your best operation. A couple of LED lights in there, and that way you're able to flip those on with an external battery source right now, and that way you can see what you need to get in the dark. So a few windows up in that gooseneck area, and then we have a window in that tack or in that dressing room door as well. So that way if you are hanging out in there, you can get some airflow going through if you needed. So coming over here to our tack room, we've got these swing out saddle racks. So that is a 3-tier currently. There is a slot for one more, or if you're like me and have some cutting saddles, ones with the longer horns, you might need some more space between the two. You can always adjust these or take them off, move it down one, however you need to in order to get the best operation for you. So it swings back in super easily. It's just on a gas shock right there. Over here on the tack door, we've got our swing out blanket pole. So this comes out, and that way you can layer your blankets on there easier. You can grab one from the middle easier, just make your overall operation way easier. And then it does clip right here on the side. And my hands are frozen and I can't get that lock open, so I'll do that when we're done here. But down below we've got a brush box as well. So me personally, with the brush box, I keep my stuff that I use fairly often in there. So my brushes, hoof picks, fly spray and liniment, some hoof boots, belt boots, you know, all that stuff that I don't want to be climbing into the tack room to find all the time. I'll keep it right here in this brush box, and that way it's readily accessible for me. So up there in the tack room, you do have an LED light above the door. And then if you look, as you're coming down right behind that saddle rack, you'll see a 35-gallon water tank. So that water tank is just nice to be able to bring some water on the road with you and be able to have water on board. You never know what's going to happen and when, so having that with you just helps out and comes in handy. And then over on the top, you'll see a bunch of bridle hooks. So plenty of bridle hooks in this trailer. with the carpet down below. So that carpet down below is going to help prevent some of that swishing and swaying that the bridles will do while in transit or in transport, and so help keep your trailer in good condition, and in turn keep your bridles in better condition as well. So nice little setup of a tack room, and then if you need additional storage space or whatnot, you can stick it in that front dressing room area. So coming over here to the hip side of the trailer, we've got an LED light up above the tie area, and that way if you're tying, tacking, untacking in the dark, you're able to see a lot easier as long as you're hooked up to a tow vehicle or have that external battery source to run the lights. And then down below we've got our 3 bus windows, so these open up part way, and you kind of pick and choose how much airflow you want coming through the trailer. I know like this morning it was pretty chilly here, it still kind of is, so I'd probably have those dang near closed, if not just a little open for ventilation. And then as the day progresses, the sun comes out, then I get those opened up some more and let those horses get a little more airflow. Down below we've got 3 ties. And then underneath, this one's sitting on 2 6,000-pound Dexter torsion axles with our 16-inch aluminum wheel. So nice wheel and tire setup on this one. So we've got the white exterior with the clean looking aluminum wheels, and those wheels are nitrogen filled. So that nitrogen, that little green tab that you're gonna see right here on each of them, that's just indicating that these tires are nitrogen filled. They're gonna run steadier PSI, and then they're gonna run cooler as well. So PSI wise, like this morning, it was down 25, 30 here. So PSI on my truck, it kind of dinged at me because the air was cold in the tires. But as I got to moving and that air got to warm up, it went away. But so on a trailer like this or anything nitrogen filled, it's just gonna hold that PSI level a bit steadier. So Logan coach trailers are galvanized steel frame, aluminum sheeting on the side, and an aluminum sheet roof. So you get that strength and durability having that galvanized steel, but then you also have that more lighter weight of having the aluminum on them. They come with an 8-year structural warranty and a 2-year hitch to bumper warranty. So really great warranties on these trailers, and they're just overall a nice economical trailer to get into. So coming up here into the rear, we've got our 50/50 door opening. So currently we have no ramp on this, but if you or your horse wants or needs a ramp, we can easily get one installed. Our guys in the service department here do a fantastic job, and looks like it came from the factory. So we get those opened up. Up above we've got a load light, so be able to load and unload in the dark a little bit easier. And then coming up in here, since I'm already down here, flooring on this one, we've got our rubber mats that are covering the aluminum plank flooring. So those aluminum planks, they are covered in that black coating you can see. That's Logan's vortex coating. So that vortex coating, it's kind of like rhino lining, just heat resistant to cracks and stuff like that. And it's gonna help prevent any kind of liquid from sitting on these floors. So you can see right here, this water is just sitting here, and it'll eventually evaporate instead of sitting there and seeping into the aluminum or staining it. Or whereas if the horse were to urinate in this trailer and we didn't have this covering over top this aluminum planks, if you're letting that horse urine sit on aluminum, it will start to eat away at it. So having these covered is gonna prevent some of that from happening and keep your floor in good condition and good shape for you. So coming up here into the trailer, we've got our 3 lights, 1 for each stall up there. And then our dividers. So the dividers, you can see I've got this one pushed over to the side. So what's really neat about these dividers, for one, you can push them over to the side, get this first horse loaded, and then slowly start closing them in. And we're not having an issue of something being dangerous by having this divider pushed out. So I'll show you here. This last divider is actually a telescoping divider. So that way you can get your back door closed if you need to. You can load a couple horses up in here free, have these dividers pushed over to the side, not have to worry. But all you gotta do for this telescoping divider is just pull. So that pin pops into place and then push it back in. So all you gotta do is pull it out, and then that pin will drop, and then you are able to lock it how it needs to go. So being able to do that and have that telescoping divider gives us a little safety and ease of mind, because you know, if we had this sticking out like this, we never know what horses are going to do, and one of them could come in from this left side here, catch a hip on this, and then we could have a disaster going on. So being able to get this pushed in and over to the side just comes in handy big time. One, for safety, and two, be able to open this space up some more and make it look more inviting for some horses. Dividers are padded on both sides, so we got those pads going on them. Gonna help for the comfort of the horse, and then also with the discoloration. So your lighter colored horses, they will start rubbing against aluminum while you are driving, and then you get them off the trailer at a show and they've got a big aluminum stain on their hip. So having the pads gonna help prevent some of that as well. Up above each stall, we do have a roof vent. So those roof vents, they push forward and they push backwards. So you push them forward, they'll help draw that air in. Push them back, help draw that air back out, and just keep that airflow going over the horses' heads and backs. So as we come over here to the head side of the trailer, we've got drop downs on all three stalls. And then we've got our jail bars that come down as well. Nice thing about these Logans, everything is one-handed on their window operation. So one hand coming down. They come with these nice mesh nettings. This mesh, it just comes in handy being able to keep some of the bugs and rocks that flip up while driving from going into your horse's face, and that way they're a little more at ease while driving down the road too. And then these do pop into place, so they pop and they're not going to be sitting there slapping against the trailer while you're driving. And then these go up and they're sturdy. These are built in, these are sturdy windows that we've got here. They're going to be framed in, and then everything's one-handed like I was saying. So you come down, you can bring this one down, and then bring the jail bars down as well. Check on your horse, offer him some more feed, offer him some water, however you want to do it. Just having that ease of use comes in handy big time. Got 3 more ties on this side. And then on this Logan, we are sitting at 7 feet tall, 6'9" wide. And then we have an on the floor length of 18 feet 3 inches. So Logan coaches come with an 8-year structural warranty, 2-year hitch to bumper. So great warranties on them, on these new ones coming in. Stock number we've got on this trailer is going to be 5N220932, and that's 5N220932. It's a 2023 Logan Coach Bullseye 3-horse gooseneck with the closet tack. So if you guys have questions on this trailer, any other trailers you may see on our website or on our lot while you're driving by, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can call or text me at my cell phone, and that's 970-218-5996. You can call me at my desk phone at 303-684-3451, or shoot me an email to Morgan, and that's morgan.knoll, Knoll, at transwest.com. If you click the link below, it'll go to this trailer on our webpage, and then you can also browse our new and used inventory there. I look forward to hearing from you and look forward to doing business, and I hope you have a great day.